Hello guys, Josh MC2000 here, and today I'm just going to talk about a concept that's been brought into DC Comics through Batman Arkham Knight, basically. The Arkham Knight has been added into DC Comics, but it's been done, I personally feel, a lot better. And I'm going to explain to you why. First of all, when they said it was going to be an original character, they meant it. They didn't lie to the audience. They didn't say, oh, it's going to be an original character, then just make it Red Hood. They didn't do that. They made it its own character, and I like what they did. The Arkham Knight is the daughter of these two Arkham doctors. Plain and simple. She's not any, big Batman character that's been in it for years and just has suddenly gone from face to heel or heel to heel. There's no big dramatic reveal like, oh my god, it's Alfred. You know what I mean? There's nothing stupid like that. There's no big dramatic reveal that suddenly changes everything. And also, the design has been kept pretty close to the game, other than the fact the Arkham Knight doesn't fight with two guns, because they obviously, I think when they designed that, they obviously wanted to get away from the idea of oh, it's Jason Todd. Because I mean, if we'd have seen people run, if we'd have seen him running around with dual pistols, instantly a lot of people would be like, oh, it's Jason Todd, isn't it? They've just changed, they've just done that again. But the idea of them losing the dual pistols for the Arkham Knight and actually going with a sword and shield, I think is kind of cool. Actually, it definitely lends to the visual aesthetics of the Arkham Knight. And also just her character's so much better written. I mean, I can empathize with her. I genuinely felt bad for this girl. This girl that's become a woman. I genuinely felt bad with her. I mean, okay, there was a bit in it where I was like, wait, what? But I genuinely feel bad for her, because more or less, her mother died when she was born, and I'll explain this to you. When her mother was pregnant, right, she refused to stop working at Arkham. She kept going in, she kept helping her patients, because she believed her patients needed her. And she got caught up in a riot, some new prisoners had come in, weren't quite aware of how things worked, and they started causing a ruckus. Batman had gone in, started beating them up, doing the righteous fight, And this girl, suddenly, this woman goes into labor, and it's, she gives birth to the little girl that will later become the Arkham Knight. And basically, a number of key villains, Joker, Harley, Poison Ivy, Clayface, they see this and they're like, hang on, she can't give birth here, she needs someone to protect her, it's chaos out here. I mean, okay, normally the Joker would be the one causing the chaos, so you see my problem. I think maybe it's a case of Harley's like, put in, can we do this? And he's like, fine. But basically, I also think it's because they built up this idea that all of the patients liked her. Even the Joker liked this therapist. Even the Joker had respect for this therapist, right? So that's kind of what they try and pull off, right? They try and make it sound as if this little girl has... Well, not this little girl, this doctor, they make it sound as if this doctor is, all of these patients care about this doctor, right? Even someone as twisted as the Joker, is concerned for this woman's welfare, which, whether you like that or not, that's not the point. It's just a story beat. But basically, Clayface protects them, puts a curtain up, out of clay, and they deliver the child, and she's holding the child in her arms, and then suddenly a batarang just comes flying through the curtain, and wham, straight in the neck, kills her. And, basically, you find out that it wasn't Batman that threw the batarang. Obviously it wasn't. It was one of these patients. They'd found a number of Batman's batarangs lying around on the floor, he'd picked them up, and he'd just started lobbing them at people, trying to kill people. and just generally just cause havoc. You know, like how a lot of nutcases in Arkham just cause havoc. You know, the general stereotype of the Arkham inmate. And like, you know, so basically the father like couldn't stop working, but he still had to look after this child. So he ultimately he relented and brought her into work with him, and she'd go and explore the asylum, and she found like secret passages